Jane, and Sally may not have been born in Glenview, but the village did play a role in their storied history. For decades, the characters epitomized the idealized version of an American middle-class family. Striped t-shirt wearing Dick, his sister Jane with dress and bow, and curly-haired younger sister Sally, plus dogs Spot and kitten Puff. The reading series was published by Scott Forsman and Company, which in 1966 had moved out of Chicago to a 44-acre campus at 1900 Eastlake Avenue, with a 257,000 square foot, mid-century modern corporate headquarters designed by Perkins and Will. The Dick and Jane series were the first school books of an estimated 85 million American children who learned to read from the 1930s through the 1960s, replacing the long-winded McGuffey readers that had been used since the 1830s. Indiana educator Zerna Sharp conceived of the look-say concept while working as a traveling reading consultant for Scott Forsman in the 1920s, along with William Gray of the University of Chicago. The result was an illustrated primer with simple text and repeated words mimicking the speech patterns of the first graders Sharp had taught for a decade. Vocabulary was carefully controlled, using 80 words that could be recognized rather than sounded out, and common emotional reactions to tell a story. Come, Dick, come and see. Look, Jane, look. Help, help. Run, Spot, run. All told, 56 different Dick and Jane readers were published, in addition to Dick and Jane health and personal development books, activity workbooks, and teacher's editions. Scott Forsman broadened the storylines in the 1960s to include ethnic neighbors, but by 1970, the publisher threw in the towel, retiring Dick and Jane rather than stretching to reflect the nation's sweeping social changes. Even without its famous and highly profitable, surnameless fictional family, Scott Forsman continued to grow through the purchase of additional publishers. Beginning in the 1980s, though, the company changed ownership multiple times. The property's current owner, R2 Companies, put it up for sale after the last tenant vacated the campus in 2020. Dick and Jane still maintain a home in Glenview. A small sealed copper box ceremoniously placed in the headquarters cornerstone in 1965 by, among others, Illinois Governor Otto Kerner, contains the first book that mentioned the siblings, the pre-primer Elson Gray Reader published in 1930. Learn more about the history of Glenview and its residents at glenviewhistory.org, on Facebook at facebook.com/glenview.history.center, and on Twitter at twitter.com/glenviewhistory.